What's going on, guys? Danny R10 here, back with a follow-up slash modified review of the Nokia Lumia 900. Excuse me. This is actually, if you can tell, the black model compared to the cyan one that I reviewed earlier. And all I really did was do an exchange. I wasn't really feeling the color. I thought it was different tone from the pictures and the videos that I saw. When you get it in person, it doesn't look as good as what would have hoped. But I actually want to address this video some of the problems I discussed in the first review based on comments and feedback and stuff. I figured I owed it to you guys to come back in and hit some more details as far as what was really bothering me about the phone in the few days that I tried it out. Early on, one of the first things I did notice people were talking about is the reception. People were saying that the reception they read was great, and compared to the experience I had was not the same type of experience people have been having. And I've been playing around with the black one now for a few days. I mean, actually since yesterday afternoon through right now, which is about 7:30 Eastern time, so about a full day almost. And I've actually noticed that on this particular model, maybe I had a defective first model. On this particular model, I have full bars. I don't know if you guys can see that. I have full bars in my home versus about 3 bars what I normally had with the blue model. Another thing I noticed that I didn't mention in the review for the first model is that my power button, let me see if I can get a good shot on this. My power button, which is right there in the middle, on this model doesn't sit completely flush, and it's not supposed to. The cyan model that I had, this button was very wiggly, and it kind of shook around a lot, and you can hear it when you shake the phone, and it was completely flush with the phone. It didn't stick up at all. This one actually sticks up, is firm, and it's not giving me that problem where it's shaky or wiggly. So that's one thing that was wrong with the first one that I noticed it was corrected on this model. I exchanged it, and I don't know, maybe a manufacturer defect with the blue one. Another issue was the camera. I started doing some research on the camera problems that I was having and started reading online. Some people have been having tint issues where the hue or the tint on the camera itself was off on the lens. Some people were getting a lot of reddish, washed out pictures, and some people were saying that they had no problems at all. I was one of the ones having washed out pictures with the cyan model, and I mean, like I said in the review, once you email the pictures to yourself, or you text it to somebody with like an iPhone or a high quality display, the pictures look as good, as the 4S. With this, the black model, like I said, nothing different between the black and the cyan. It's just a color, but the cyan, I had some defects that I believe were manufacturer defects that I'm not encountering right now with the black version. Pictures actually look a lot more crisper. Colors are more on point on the actual screen itself, not even having to send it to somebody else or look at it on an iPhone screen on my computer. The pictures actually look pretty good. It's still better when you send it to yourself and you look at it on a better resolution display, but not as bad as the cyan model that I reviewed yesterday. So those are just some of the small things that I went back and double checked with, because a lot of people weren't really believing that I had these experiences with the Nokia Lumia 900, which is getting excellent reviews everywhere. And I love the phone. It really is something to hold once you grab the phone and you have it for a few days. As far as design, bar none, since the iPhone 4 came out, there really hasn't been anything to kind of revolutionize the way design of a cell phone the way the Lumia is. It's just a remarkable design. Excellent quality. This polycarbonate matte finish that they use is it's a beautiful phone. It really, really is. Feels very solid, like I said in my last review. All across the board. I do like the black though better. One thing I didn't mention in the other review, which I'll touch on real quick on this, is the screen itself. The way the screen is made on the Lumia 800, they kind of use like a rounded, curved glass. They don't really do that now on the 900. It's really kind of a little bit of a pet peeve when I first got it. You see there at the top, that the actual screen has a little ridge all the way around. It actually gives you separation from the body of the phone. So it's not a flush display like the Lumia 800 with no border and a curved glass. It's actually one flat glass panel that goes, straight across and has that little ridge all the way around. But minor little issues, not a big issue at all whatsoever. But as far as everything else, all the issues I was having, they seem to have been resolved with exchanging it. So, those issues that were going to make me not use it as my daily use phone have actually been corrected with an exchange. And this will be my daily phone from going forward until, something better comes out. I actually got a chance to try out the HTC Titan 2 at the store today. And it's not a bad phone at all, but it hasn't really changed much from the HTC Titan, the original. It does have a little curved glass at the bottom, better 16 megapixel camera, but I still took some test shots at the store, and the camera quality on the Lumia 900 is still a bit better than the HTC Titan 2, regardless of the 16 megapixel camera. So I will be sticking with this. It's an ideal size. The 4.3 inch size is ideal. It's what I want the next iPhone to be as far as size. It's a perfect combination of screen size and not being too big, being able to pocket it without any issues. So I just wanted to touch on that real quick for those guys who are concerned or interested in buying the Lumia and were kind of shied away from my earlier review. I'll go ahead and put this up as a modified review, and I'll label it black instead of cyan, so those interested in the black or the cyan can get a good visual on how both look. Beautiful phone, beautiful screen. After modifying my review, I'd have to give it, probably a 4.5 out of 5. I didn't give a score in the first one, but if I did have to, I probably would have given it like a 3 out of 5. So go ahead and pick it up by all means. It is worth the price. With a simple exchange, if you guys pick one up and you have the same issues that I was having on my first review, by all means, go to the AT&T store and swap it out. Let them know you're having issues with the phone itself. They tried charging me a $35 restocking fee, but I told them, I wasn't going to pay that. The phone wasn't working, how I was hoping for it to work. So the manager got involved and, gave me back my $35 or didn't make me pay it. So I'm happy. Happy with the phone, and hope you guys enjoyed the modified review. And please follow me on Twitter, DannyAR10, and I'll see you guys in the next video.